Hey guys, well today we're replacing my much loved Metalcloak bumper with something else because of stupid bull bar laws. Stay tuned. That's right guys, today I'm unfortunately replacing my Metalcloak front bumper, and it's not something that I want to do or plan to do, but it's been pushed on me because of updated Australian bull bar laws. In 2014, the Kookaburra. And in 2014 they rewrote the Australian bull bar laws, and basically most of it was the bar had to be the full width of the vehicle. And if you'll notice in recent episodes I've had some tube extensions which are actually screw-on chair legs which I've bolted to the bar to get the defect taken off the vehicle. But basically the bar has to be the full width of the vehicle and it can't have protrusions, and I think it's more than 75 mil or something forward than the bar, so this front hoop isn't any good either. Originally in these rewritten bull bar laws there was a clause for vehicles prior to when the laws came in that if they had something on it was okay, so this would have fallen under that. Unfortunately it was taken off when the laws were enacted. It's now fair game, so if you have an old vehicle with an old bull bar on, it's now not legal and you can be defected for it, which is what happened to me. Last time we went away in the camper for the first time, I was profiled, pulled over. The first thing that was said to me was, "That thing stands out like you wouldn't believe driving along the road." And it's like, and I was asked to get out of the vehicle, come to the front of the vehicle, and it was pointed out that this does not fit the full width of the vehicle and it's a safety problem because people can go under the front wheels. The funny thing is with the laws though now is you can now have a bumper, and a lot of the four-door utilities pickups have now bull bars that go the full width of the vehicle and cut so quickly that the safety aspect is out the window. And talking to the guy that pulled me over, in the end I said to him, "Is this a safety issue or a compliance issue?" And he said, "Well, with yours it's a compliance issue, not really a safety issue. But because I don't know you and I don't know if you'll fix it, I'm still going to defect the vehicle." There was no cost, no fine for the defect apart from getting the $40 or whatever it is to get the defect taken off. However, to save all the issues going forward, I just figured I'll just get another bar. Not what I wanted to do, but I don't want to be profiled and pulled over all the time because of a compliance issue with my front bar. So unfortunately this comes off, and we'll have a look at what we're replacing it with. Taking off this much loved Metalcloak bumper, I'm replacing it with a colour-coded ARB Winch Bar for the TJ. Now I've gone through all of my options. I've spent days going through options, and there's a couple of options locally I can get that are approved for the Australian market. However, I just don't like the look of them. I don't mind the look of these on the front of a TJ, and when I got this Metalcloak bar the choice was between that and this, and I thought, whilst I have to get this to keep it legal and not to be pulled over all the time, I may as well get it colour coded, and we'll also colour code some other pieces on the vehicle as time goes on, and that'll update the look of the vehicle too. And I've also had this Metalcloak bar on since 2013, which is 7 years or nearly 8 years, so change is as good as a holiday. So I figured, why not? And what annoys me is I've finally got this looking really nice with my PIA lights and the worn winch and everything. I'm hoping the worn winch fits in this. I can't see why it won't, and at worst I may have to do some trimming. The PIA lights, I don't know how they're going to go on this. However, I will be using them, and whether I use those and an additional 2 lights I don't know yet, but let's get this on the vehicle. Let's see what it looks like. They are a really nice piece of kit, these ARB bars. I've had so much difficulty getting this bar. Because of COVID, ARB shut down their facility, so there was no production for so many months. I found out there was a production run on these on the 30th of October, and I ordered it around the 4th or 5th of October. I was told that it would ship, you know, just after the 30th. I may see it at the earliest mid-November. So rang ARB mid-November to be told, oh, they weren't produced. It was like, but I had a production, like I know how production works. If they've got it slotted in, more than likely they would do it, or they would have a reproduction date. Oh no. The red dot on my computer screen tells me that it's not. And after a bit of to and froing where I got a bit heated, I said to the guy, look, if it was a customer service thing, you'd think you'd just say to me, look, I don't know where it is. I'll make some phone calls and see if I can find out for you. But anyway, I got off the phone, and about 10 minutes later I got a phone call. Oh, it's been made and it's been shipped. So I was more than happy with this, and I've picked up this early December. So I've had this for about a week at this point. Anyway, all that done, I'm hoping that this fits okay. The bar will fit on the vehicle okay, it's just how I'm going to set it up with spotlights, and I'm hoping the winch fits okay. Let's take this off. Let's get this on, and it'll give the vehicle an updated look, so I'm more than happy with that. But yeah, Australian bull bar laws, don't you love them? Let's get this happening. Now we're up to installing the ARB bull bar, and to save the scratching the powder coating, the openings for the winch I'll tape up, and I'll also tape up along the front of the bull bar. So, well, bad news, the winch doesn't fit, and I need to enlarge the hole along that line at the back, and at the front I need to do this too. And I'm a bit peeved because you would think ARB would make sure that the opening of these is suitable for whatever winch is available out of the worn range, seeing as they sell them. Anyway, time to start cutting. So that's now on. I'm really chuffed with how it looks. Aesthetically it's great. The downside, I've had to enlarge the hole for the winch a lot. It just wouldn't even go in the hole. So it's been a bit of trial and error, and I've got it fairly nicely cut. I just need to go around the edge now and paint the edges. So anyway, it's in. I just need to now bolt the bar to the chassis cross members, tidy up the winch and put on the fair lead and everything. But before we get to there, let's just get all the bolts in. So this is on. Now you can see at the top of the mounts of the chassis rail there's 2 bolts and there's a single one underneath. And how the bull bar actually envelopes around the ends of the chassis rail, it's a really nice design. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how it's all turned out, although it is very red now at the front. I was a bit concerned with the PIA lights that they wouldn't fit, but they do and they look great. The winch install was an absolute pain. I've been over that. Anyway, it's in, it's sorted now. The bar itself is a gorgeously made bar, and you can't say anything bad about ARB products with regard to that. The vehicle's got a bit more of a generic look now, and from a distance, you know, it could be a JK or something from the front. However, at least I'm not going to be pulled up for the front bar now. And I'm wanting to get it engineered next year. So this is, you know, steps towards that. But yeah, we'll see how we go. So at this point, that's another thing done. We're going away at the end of this week. So we'll have some episodes of us travelling down the coast. Looking forward to the week away. It'll be interesting with the added weight on the front, whether towing is going to be better, because I actually think it might be. This bar weighs a reasonable amount more than the Metalcloak bar. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. The editing is a little bit subpar this week. I'm changing over from iMovie to Premiere Pro, and the learning curve is like this. So it's taking me a little bit to get my head around it. So a few more episodes in and hopefully I can get the hang of that. But I think I came to the end of what iMovie could do, even though it was so quick to do. But anyway, that's it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next episode. Bye now.